Hi, I'm Thomas Braun. I'm the CEO and president of Verisante Technology, and we're a company that makes the Verisante Aura, which detects skin cancer. We also make some other devices for lung cancer detection, colon cancer detection, and cervical cancer detection, but those ones are in development. The Verisante Aura is actually completed. It's approved in Canada, Europe, and Australia, and sales have already started. So let me tell you a little bit about this. First of all, I want to talk about skin cancer in general. Skin cancer is the most common cancer. That's why we decided to start with our skin cancer device first. There's more skin cancer than all of the other cancers put together. In fact, there's an epidemic of skin cancer. Right now, every year in the United States, for example, 2 million Americans are diagnosed with skin cancer. So our solution to this, the Verisante Aura, is a device that detects skin cancer with 99% sensitivity. That means that out of 100 skin cancers, we'll catch 99. And that's based on a 6-year clinical study that was done at Vancouver General Hospital, where over 1,000 lesions were measured. The results were published in a high-impact journal called Cancer Research. And the great thing about this, like I said before, is that this device, it works almost instantly. It takes half a second. You point a probe at the lesion, you press a button. In the time it takes you to look at the screen, the output is there. So how does this system work? It works using something called near-infrared Raman spectroscopy, which is the most common and well accepted, broadly accepted method of spectroscopic analysis there is. What it's doing is it's measuring biochemical changes in the tissue that occur when a lesion goes from being benign to malignant. It's looking at about 21 different spectral markers and things like DNA, RNA, melanin, keratin, and it's determining whether or not that lesion is malignant or benign based on that. This device was over 10 years in development at the British Columbia Cancer Agency and the University of British Columbia Department of Dermatology in Vancouver. And then, as I said, was tested for 6 years at Vancouver General Hospital. Verisante Technology has the worldwide rights to this technology for skin cancer, lung cancer, colon cancer, and cervical cancer. Where we're at right now is that we've started selling in Canada and Europe. We've appointed 4 distributors and we've gone into manufacturing. We've announced the sale of the first units, and you can go to our website, which is www.verisante.com, and you can look at the clinics where we've already installed these. So they're in clinics in Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, and Toronto so far, and more are being installed as we speak. So I'm very excited about 2013 because we've got a lot of things going on this year besides appointing new distributors, selling more devices, and growing our revenue. We're expecting to get approval in more countries. We've applied for Mexico, which recognizes Health Canada approval, but they have a registration process. We should get that this year. We've applied to Brazil. For companies in this field, Brazil is the second largest market behind the United States. Brazil has a population of 200 million people and tons of skin cancer. So we're really looking forward to that. There's a lengthy registration process, though. It doesn't require any more clinical studies or anything like that. It's just a lengthy registration process that takes about 2 years. We started it last year. We're really looking forward to that. That's going to be a major inflection point. And the other thing that we're looking forward to this year is starting off our process with the United States FDA for FDA approval. And that involves filing something called a pre-IDE application, which we're about to do, and then the FDA gives you formal guidance. We anticipate getting FDA approval in approximately 1 or 2 years from now, which will be a major inflection point for this stock. So if you can get in before then, you'll realize the gains that will come from that approval. Why do we think we'll get FDA approval? Because we know from one of our competitors who already got FDA approval that they were required to have the endpoints that they were required to have in their pivotal clinical study was that they had to have 95% sensitivity and greater specificity than dermatologists. So this company did a reader study for the FDA approval process that showed that dermatologists had specificity of 3.7%. That speaks to the number of false positives they have. My point is that our device at 95% sensitivity has 52% specificity. So we are so far ahead of the endpoints required by the FDA in another case that's identical to ours that to me, it's almost inconceivable that we wouldn't get FDA approval. And we may even be able to use the clinical study that was done at Vancouver General Hospital because it's FDA certified. So there's a chance the FDA might need us to do a clinical study in the United States. There's a chance they might not. If they do, we expect that to take 1 year and to cost between $1 million and $1.5 million. And if they don't, then we can go right into a process called pre-market approval application, which then takes 6 to 12 months. So we'll find that out sometime very soon. And when we think that when that happens, we're going to see some major inflection points in stock being realized. So we're really looking forward to that. And that's pretty much it for 2013. We're just going to focus on growing our sales in the 30 countries where we're already approved. Canada, Europe has 27 countries. And then there's several other countries that recognize the CE mark. And like I said, we're also applying in Mexico and Brazil. So a lot of this investment has already been de-risked by the fact that we're already approved in so many countries. And now we're in the process of going around appointing distributors in these countries and growing our sales. So that's about it. I'm going to wrap this up now and say goodbye. And thank you very much for tuning in and watching this.